Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport, and I thought we would do something a little bit different. You see, year after year I have supported the Jaguar TCS team, and especially Mitch Evans. I call them to win the championship every time I do a predictions video. Jaguar have also made some of my favourite cars ever. Obviously the E-Type, but also D-Types, XK120, XJS, XJ220, XK8 and the Mark II. In terms of motorsport, the XJR. As a brand, time and time again, they've knocked it out of the park. This is a company that knows style. So what is this advert all about? Well, let's watch and react and try and decipher this new disastrous advertising campaign from one of Britain's best loved car makers. If you want to see more like this, then make sure you subscribe, and let's jump into this look at Jaguar's apparent suicide attempt. This advert has been out for the last couple of weeks, and if I am honest, I haven't seen it. I've not seen it play once on anything, so I don't know if it's good advertising or bad advertising if I hear about your ad campaign before I see it. It's the more infamous than famous argument, I guess. People have been hating on it a lot. Even Nigel Farage has questioned what is going on with this, so I have to admit I'm intrigued. All I've seen is this image, and it doesn't scream car advert to me. Mostly screams anti-drug interpretive dance troupe, and I honestly can't think of a lower form of art. But enough delaying, let's see how Jaguar are going to sell me their cars. Less than 2 seconds and I'm confused. Confused and a little bit upset. Doesn't this just scream buy an F-Pace to you? I look at this person and think, yes, I should buy a Jaguar F-Pace. Live vivid, but not too vivid, or this kind of thing can happen to you. Why was it necessary for him to spin? Can't you make the exact same point with him standing still? What does the spin add?
Don't do the twirl.
Lose the twirl.
Twirl sucks.
Michael, I hated the twirl.
Hate the twirl!
Okay, obviously I'm not going to do the twirl. I only did it because I nailed the wave.
Yeah, good. Don't do it.
I am not going to do the twirl, all right? It's not even a twirl, it's a spin. I might do the spin.
She didn't break shit. She just stood there leaning. Now it's just outright lying to us. Adverts aren't supposed to lie. This is just a really bad improv group. They've met for the first time and have been told to just wing it. No one has mentioned to them it's a car advert. Maybe copying someone else would have been a good idea. You clearly shouldn't be left to your own devices. Even the logo is terrible. You're Jaguar. You're not some second-rate toaster manufacturer. Have some dignity. So it's a terrible advert. I agree with everyone who has seen it. It's bad. And Jaguar really kind of deserved to go bankrupt. The biggest problem for me, at least other than it being completely mental, is the lack of cars. No cars in the advert at all. No mention of cars. Nothing about cars. What do Jaguar sell? Used to be cars. Now I'm not so sure. How do you make a car advert and not have any cars in them at all? These people don't even look like the kind of people who would buy a Jaguar. Look at the advert for the Vauxhall Grandland. It's annoying, and I don't want one of these either, but at least the car appears within the first second of the advert. My second problem is none of it means anything. Don't copy, break molds, delete stuff. Yeah, so what? Plagiarism is bad. What's that got to do with a second-hand I-Pace? Thirdly, people have called this woke, but I don't see this as woke. Clearly they have rounded up a bunch of freaks and said, yeah, just like look in this direction, do a spin, maybe lean a little bit and sit on this rock. Yeah, that's great, you can head back to the sewers now, thanks. It is nice that Bill Nighy, Chow Yun-Fat, Lucy Liu, Dolph Lundgren, Fat Grace Jones, Slim Matt Lucas, Richard Ayoade and Mo Farah can still get work. Now Jaguar are not in a good place right now. They have gone all in on electric, which is a problem because they share that market with Tesla and Genesis, and people will associate those brands with luxury electric vehicles before they associate Jaguar with luxury electric vehicles, possibly because of all the V12 engine cars you used to make. They are discontinuing all models except a new F-Pace coming in 2025. This is a concept for a new car they will likely be releasing in the future. It's awful. The Type 00 looks like they just started working with the mould, and one of the bosses came in and said, "Perfect, release it." Do you feel no shame, Jaguar? You used to make this. Now you're going to make this. You're like my meth-addicted cousin. I'm very concerned for your future, but you have got me intrigued, I guess. It's sad. It is sad to see a beloved car company make such a huge mistake. This is an old Jaguar advert, and just see the difference.
In the XJS, Jaguar has created a magnificent dichotomy. A car of understated elegance that is also one of the world's high-performance machines. The S-Type blends quiet luxury with advanced technology and the potency of V12 power. The Jaguar XJS is many things to many drivers, and every one of them is beautiful. Jaguar, a blending of art and machine.
Now, obviously it's bullshit. The XJS was never a high-performance machine, but the advert did everything it could to make you want one. That's what an advert is supposed to do. There's a YouTuber called Slimkins who has made a parody advert using AI, which is 1,000 times better than Jaguar's advert. I recommend his channel if you want to have a laugh. I also recommend not buying a Jaguar at this moment in time. Their future is far from certain. Their next move will be interesting to watch. I imagine it involves a board lining up on the roof and committing seppuku. How am I going to link this back to Formula E? Well, Jaguar raced in Formula E. I have predicted Mitch Evans to win every year for the last 5 years, and that has been a massive disappointment on Jaguar's part, but maybe they can do it in 2025. Do I really think that? Well, you'll have to subscribe and wait for my predictions video, as well as all the other Formula E content coming out this week, and the final Formula 1 review of 2024. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about Jaguar's very public humiliation? Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.